Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Brittany of BrittanyJJones.com. If this is your first time tuning into my channel, welcome. I hope that you will like what you see and subscribe below for more. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you all some of my upcoming sewing plans. I have a couple things lined up or things that I want to sew. So I'm going to be sharing that with you all in this video. And I'm also going to share with you all something that I just recently purchased. It's been on my sewing wish list for years now and I finally got it and I'm so excited. So first, let's go ahead and get into the sewing plans. Okay, the next project that I really do want to cut out and get going is Know Me ME 2001 by Nikki of Beauty J'adore. I absolutely love her coat and I've been seeing everybody make her coat and now I'm like, okay, I think I need this coat too. But it's just a fabulous staple coat that you can just keep in your closet for years to come. From what I hear, this is a pretty easy coat to make. You just have some really long pattern pieces to work with. And obviously if you're sewing with wool, then you got thick fabric and long pieces. I think that's more of the challenging part of it, but the good thing is Nikki did record a step-by-step sew along, so I'm definitely gonna have that on while I make it. But yeah, this is the next one that I'm really excited to tackle. And for the fabric, I'm going to be using this black wool. It's from Melanated Fabrics, and we do have more of it in stock. If you don't know, I co-own an online and brick and mortar fabric store with Mimi G. It's called Melanated Fabrics, and we have wool in stock. We have a lot of different colors, so if you're interested, I have the link down below. You can check out our store and our wool selection if you are in fact making a coat too. I decided on this fabric because one, I don't have like a nice black wool coat that I've made. So that's one reason why I wanted to make it. I also wanted to be nice and long. I've just made a coat previously. You could probably see some of it right there out of blue, but I don't have like a black. So that's one reason I chose this fabric. I also chose it because it's not that heavy. It's a nice light to mid-weight coating, and with the jacket being so long, I didn't want anything that's just gonna weigh me down. So I'm really happy and excited to make my coat out of this. So this is gonna be my outer fabric, and for the lining, I picked this fabric here. This is a nice lightweight poly that we have in stock, and I think it's gonna be really great for the lining. I love the print, and I think it'd just be something fun on the inside of my coat. So again, this is the lining that I'm gonna be using. I'll have this link below too if anybody is interested. So that's the first project in my upcoming sewing plans, and I don't have like a timeline of when I want it done other than wanting it finished before winter, obviously. That's the only timeline I have, but like trying to finish it before the year is out, that's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen, but just know that it's in the works and I'm really excited about it. I do wanna say though, for the Know Me patterns, if you're looking on the back of the pattern envelope, for the finished garment measurements, be sure that you look all the way down. It says, note, please refer to the English guide for finished garment measurements. So the finished garment measurements are actually printed on the guide. So let me see if I can pull it out really quickly so you all can see exactly where they are. So this right here is the layout that shows the design. Right beside that, that's the finished garment measurements, okay? So if you're in the store and you're like, I don't know what size to cut, or I don't know how much fabric I need to buy, but you have your measurements and you just wanna check the finished garment measurements, go ahead and pull out the little guide. So once you pull out the envelope, again, here's your main layout of the garment, and right behind it on the next side is the finished garment measurements. So just take a look at that and make sure you're getting the right amount of yardage of fabric. Next up on my sewing plans is Simplicity 8947 or something similar to this. I'm not completely sewed just yet on a dress. I do think a dress would be nice, like View B, because I do have some sweatshirt fleece I'm gonna show you in a minute, but I just don't know if that's what I want or if I want just a hoodie and maybe some sweatpants. So it's gonna be something that needs some sweatshirt fleece. I'll just say that. I am leaning toward View B here, just a nice sweatshirt fleece dress. But again, I may change my mind and do a hoodie. You know what, I'm not gonna change my mind. I just made a green hoodie out of sweatshirt fleece. So I'm gonna go with the dress. There, I settled it. I'm gonna go with Simplicity 8947 View B, and I'm gonna use, she's bright, okay? Hold on to something. orange. Now, number one, we have many different colors and shades of this fabric. I actually made my hoodie out of green. Sweatshirt fleece, we also have black and gray and purple. I think we even have yellow. So I may kind of do like a little color block, like fun, you know, different angles and whatnot in the dress. I don't know, but I have this orange here. I may just go with that, and then when I wear it, do a lot of denim with it to kind of tone it down, but we'll see. Either or, the next project, again, is going to be Simplicity 8947. Okay, the next project that I had planned, I'm gonna have to change it a little bit. I'm gonna have to change the fabric, but let me show you the pattern first. Know Me, ME 2003 by Alyssa. I absolutely love the skirt on this pattern. I love the cardigan too. For me personally, I probably make it without the ruffle, but what really drew me to it is like, okay, I gotta make this skirt. Absolutely love it. So I actually went to Joann's. So I saw this fabric and I was like, I'll take all of it, which it ended up being like, it was cut in 2 pieces. So I just took all that they had. But I absolutely love this fabric. I pictured it being like a nice cream 2-piece set with some nice boots for fall and winter. So I got it, right? Come home, look on social media. Why did Alyssa make her pattern with the same fabric? I said, oh my gosh. Now, I am all for twinning, but I said I'm gonna let Alyssa have her moment and I will, you know, just pick something else to make with this fabric. I may still make the skirt and maybe do like a nice knit wrap top. I thought that would be cute. So I have some options because I do have enough fabric here to make something. So I'm still gonna keep the pattern close because I do wanna make it. I'm just gonna stay on the hunt for some different fabric. Okay, so for my last sewing plan, I actually don't have a pattern for this one, but I do have the fabric, and it's this double brushed knit fabric here. I thought it was so cute. Again, I found this one at Joann's while I was browsing for fabric to make Alyssa's pattern. So I do love this fabric. The thing is, it's a double brush knit, and I don't want anything too clingy or huggy or like body form fitting on me. So I'm just trying to figure out what pattern I want to go with. When I first saw it, I said that would be really great as like a nice turtleneck kind of fitted dress, but I don't want nothing fitting me right now. Everything oversized. That's just where I'm at right now. So this is gonna stay in the queue. It's just kind of waiting for a pattern to be paired with it. Similar to the cream fabric. It's gonna stay in the queue. I'm probably gonna make the skirt, but I just need to figure out another top for it. But so that is all for my sewing plans. And now let's get on to the fun part. The thing I have been wanting for years now. Let me show you. Okay, here she is. I bought a new dress form. I am so excited to have a new dress form. This has been something that I've wanted to have, honestly, since I started sewing. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I had a dress form. The dry cleaners that I used to take Jerome's uniforms to in California, the owner was really, really nice, and I just always went to him for 3-4 years straight, taking Jerome uniforms, picking them up. And when we were getting ready to leave, I worked up the courage to ask him about a dress form that I seen in the corner the whole time, like all 3-4 years. The dress form was just sitting in the corner, and it had like a green military tie on it, but nothing else. And it just stayed like that for years. And so I worked up the courage and I asked him about it. And he sold it to me for $20. I loved that thing, like loved it. Now it was obviously used, and it didn't have the stand with the wheels. This top portion here wasn't on it. And the size was like a size 6 or 8. So it didn't fit me, but I was just so grateful to have it. So I used to pin all of my clothes in the back of the dress form and just kind of share them. But deep down, I always wanted a dress form that was just closer to my size. I'm not a size 8. So even though I was glad to have it and I used it like for years and years, I think I just like donated it before we moved, but I just wanted one that was a little bit closer to my measurements. So whether I'm 10 to 15 pounds up or 10 to 15 pounds down, I wanted a dress form that was still just closer to me. And that's usually in ready to wear garments. I'm usually about a 16 to 18 in bottoms, depending on, you know, who made them, where I got them from, and maybe like a 14 to 16 in the bust. So that's what I was looking for in a dress form, and I found her. I found my match. Now, she doesn't fit my measurements perfectly. My bust and waist fits. The hips, you all know the hips. The hips don't fit, but that's fine. You can always pad it, but I'm really not stressing that. Like I said, I just wanted something that was a little bit closer, not one that's 10 size smaller. But anyway, she's here and I'm so excited. She has the collapsible shoulders. I did not get the one with the legs because I'll be honest, she, pricey, okay? Absolutely pricey. When I look at it, I'm like, did I really spend that much? Because it is pricey. Like, she has to just stay here forever because, like I said, it was pricey, but I wanted to really just treat myself and give myself something for a Christmas gift. I bought 2 things this year just to kind of, you know, give me a pat on the back and say, atta girl, Brittany, and that was my dress form. And then I also got a Peloton. So really excited about both of those purchases, but this is the one that matters the most. I did just get it in the natural color. Like, you could get black. You could like change the hardware too. But yeah, I love it. Super happy with it. I'm still I'll be honest, I kind of get like a little bit of buyer's remorse just because of how much it was. But I'm like, oh, but I really wanted it. And I really like it. So I'm really excited to have it. I'm happy with my purchase. I can't wait to like make a garment and then put it on a dress form and actually have it look similar to what it looked like when it's on my body. So yeah, I'm just really excited about that. I just wanted to share that with you all. So thank you all so much for watching. In my next video, I'm going to be sharing with you all things that I recently made. I have made a few things, so definitely stay tuned to that. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and I will see you all in the next video. Blessings, everyone. Bye.